Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about whether it is possible to take $100 and turn them into $10,000 by investing them into stocks. And I will justify to you whether this is possible or impossible. So stay tuned until the end to find out. Hey, if you enjoy this kind of content, you can help me by hitting the like and subscribe button down below, and it will be very helpful with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much. And with that out of the way, let's jump right into today's content. Okay, first of all, why did I take $100 and $10,000? To be honest, this is just an arbitrary number and you can take whatever number that you want. But for me to explain this example to you, because this is one of the most common misconceptions where people think that you can invest $100 and then just miraculously turn them into $10,000.
Imagination.
So with that said, you can take any numbers that you like, but all in all, they are all absolute numbers. And what's the most important takeaway here is the relative return. Now, what do I mean by your relative return? Now, for your ease of understanding, let's take fixed deposit for example. If you put $100 of your money into your fixed deposit account, then if you're expecting 3% of interest rate, then at the end of the year, you should be able to get $103 in your account. And that 3% is your expected rate of return. And all of that with 0% risk, because that's what fixed deposit is all about. To simply put, in this case, your return on investment is 3%. Now, with that in mind, let's look at today's topic. We are talking about turning $100 into $10,000. And with quick maths, that will equal to 10,000% of return on investment, or 100 folds of your initial investment. Now, let's take Warren Buffett for example. He is one of the greatest investors of all time with one of the highest rate of return when it comes to investing. From this article, you can see that Warren Buffett has an annual average return of 20.5% per annum since he began investing in 1965. Up until the date of this article, which was published in December 2019, that's almost 54 years of investing. Now, with all due respect, Warren Buffett did not achieve all of this impressive feat all by himself. Warren Buffett has a team of professionals in Berkshire Hathaway helping him in his investment journey. From getting market intelligence, understanding the macro and microeconomics, having insider info, and tons of network available at his disposal to help him with his investing decision. So with that said, you have known what I'm trying to tell you already. It's practically, theoretically, realistically impossible to even get a 1000% rate of return within a short time frame without putting in the effort as well as having the right tools for you to achieve that, let alone investing everything all by yourself. Now, don't get discouraged yet. Just because it's theoretically impossible to get a sky-high return does not mean investing in stocks does not give you a good return. More importantly, I want you to ask yourself, what is the reasonable rate of return that you are expecting? Keep in mind, the higher the return that you are looking for, the higher the risk that you will need to bond. And with that, the more emotional stresses and also time and effort is required when it comes to doing your research as well as market observation in order to sustain that kind of return. Now I know there must be a burning question in you, whether is it possible to day trade your $100 and work your way up to $10,000. I think it's safe to say that if you are asking that question, then clearly you are not ready to explore day trading yet. You might as well just keep the $100 to yourself, maybe just treat me with a cup of coffee, and do your research before you even explore day trading, okay? Because with $100 or even $1,000, you are most likely to be losing your money with the transaction or brokerage fee. Statistically, 9 out of 10 traders lose their money. You and I believe we are the 9 and not the 1. Let me explain to you why. Because in order to sustain that kind of profit and make it your job, you will need to make day trading your full-time job and put in the effort to learn all the chart patterns as well to understand the trading psychologies of the market. And chances are, if you are watching this video, you will be like me, having a full-time job, not having that kind of time and energy in order to do that kind of analysis. So theoretically, if you try day trading, it's possible to gain profit, but realistically, in the long run, it's more like gambling if you're not putting in the right effort and also the amount to learn how to do proper trades. And needless to say, if the risk is overwhelming, then it will be as bad as gambling already. And you know that luck is not always on your side, and that is a sure recipe for disaster. If you really believe that you have the potential or the talent to turn $100 to $10,000, then please, I encourage you to try paper trading or do it on your Excel spreadsheets. That is cheaper than burning all your money in order to gain all those experience. Alright, that's it. Don't get too greedy, because at the end of the day, some investors can't even break even throughout the entire investing journey, let alone profit from it. So learn to minimize your losses instead of learning to maximize your profit. And that is actually a quote by Benjamin Graham. Okay, that's all for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Help me smash the like and subscribe button if you can, and I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. I'll see you in the next one. By the way guys, if you're still watching, I've just achieved 100 subscribers. Thank you so much, and I will continue to improve my content. See you in the next one.